Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Adam and thanks for hanging out with me again today on this very quick, very tiny little video. So I got a care package in the mail the other day and it was a Christmas present from Brice over at Jack of Trades channel. And if you guys have not gone over and watched any of Brice's videos or anything, please go down the link to the description, stop this video, go over there, check him out, subscribe, and then come on back here. It was really nice of him to send anything. So he sent me just a little tiny care package, and it had a couple packages of beef jerky in there, which are very good. I'll have to order some more of that. That's delicious. And something I've always seen but never had, these teeny tiny little Tamiya RCs. Now, I believe you can get these over in Japan, and I think they sell them in like a vending machine type thing. The little dispensary vending machines over there are way crazier than the ones we have here. You go to a vending machine here, you're getting a Coke or a pack of crackers or something. Over there, you can get, video game systems and all kinds of crazy stuff. So on the outside, it's all in Japanese, so I don't know what any of it says. Georgia is the only thing I can read, and Tamiya. But it has a picture of the frog on it. But on the inside, you have a little red disc that pops out. And you have a tiny little bag of an RC car. And I got a frog. So, real quick, let me just get all this stuff out. So you have your cap. And it basically is like a paint cap, almost. And you get a little tiny dirt sticker that you can stick on top of the cap to display your car on. You get an actual decal to replace the exterior decal of this, I assume, or add it to it, which actually is the Grasshopper one that comes in the kit. And then you have a little tiny pamphlet of all the different little cars you can get and basic assembly instructions. So let me take you off of that camera so we can get down here and actually, take a look at it, because you can't see what I'm seeing. So 1 second. All right, so again, this is the little, almost like a paint lid that this comes in. This is your little cap on the other side. This is your teeny tiny little Grasshopper. And it's in pieces. You have to put it together. This is your little dirt circle to stick down on the lid so you can display it. This is your display sticker for the Grasshopper that you would stick on to the lid, like such. And then you have the sheet of all the different cars that you can get. And then it also has an advertisement down here for, an actual, Hornet and a Grasshopper. And then you have your tiny little assembly instructions. So what I'll do is let's rip this out of the bag. And rip, I mean carefully cut open. Oh, teeny tiny little parts. Come on. So that is your chassis. That is your body. And I mean, that thing is tiny. Wheels and tires. And then whatever these little greebly bits are here. So let's see. Oh, this is your front shock tower. Alright, front shock tower is on. What are these little things? These must be your rears. Okay, you go on. How do you go on? There we go. Nope. So your little rear just plugs in. And this is not easy for a big fat-handed guy like me. And is there an inside or an outside? Assuming that's that. So it appears there's like a little dish side and then a side that looks like kind of a wheel and tire. So I'm putting the wheel and tire part on the outside, which, it spins. Uh-oh. All right, that actually has a wheel marking in it. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera or not, but it actually has like a little wheel marking in it. And what is this gray thing? Oh, that's the transmission. Well, let's pop you back out. Put the transmission and the motor in. And sorry if my hands are in the way, but, you know, since this thing is 10 times smaller than anything I normally work on, I'm struggling. There we go. Now let's get the shock back on. That is incredibly detailed for a little tiny piece of plastic. And then the final thing is you have a hole in there that lines up with the hole in here in the front. And that little post, sorry, that was off camera. So that little post almost makes it look like you have a little driver guy in there. So that is your teeny tiny little grasshopper. Well, since we're farting around, and if you guys are still here, you're awesome. Let's watch Addam put a sticker on something. There we go. We have our dirt base. Alright, so now we have our little grasshopper display stand, our little dirt base, and our little tiny grasshopper. So tell me that isn't just the coolest little thing. And Brice, I'm pretty sure you're going to cost me a small fortune at some point collecting, you know, the rest of all of those. But that little guy is just super neat. Thank you so much, Brice. That was a really cool little present. And, you know, it put a big smile on my face. So, you know, RCs don't have to be huge to be cool. All right, guys. So a real quick one today. The fastest I've ever assembled a Tamiya. So I hope everybody out there has a great holiday. Everybody be happy, be healthy, be safe, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.